Check. What's up, guys? Wednesday coming at you with another Rage Out of Legends live stream. And today we are finishing up CVC. Some of you guys may be in the midst of a fusion. Personally, I'm skipping that bad boy, waiting for more turtles to show up. We've got 2 of the turtles, waiting for 2 more. Might have to wait a little bit longer, probably until early October. But we will be getting those turtles. Pretty sure. Pretty sure. Certainly counting on it. Right now, I am working on the free-to-play account. And we will be giving away this account someday. It's got Siegfried in it. Amazing mythical champion. Someday we'll be giving this away when it is strong enough. And I feel like it. And then I will hop onto my account where I need to finish up just a few points. Just a few points. Finish up my CVC. And we'll see if we have some takeovers tonight. See who shows up. What's up, Scrub? How's your CVC going? I haven't checked to see if you are beating me in the points battle right now or not. Let me check my phone real quick. Scrub versus Weiler. Looks like I'm crushing you. You need to get on it. Got to get those 400,000 points if you want the best rewards. You just got back to where from a nice nap? Are you at work? Do you watch YouTube at work? Nah, it's got to be way too early for you, right? You don't work at like 4 in the morning, do you? I take at least 1 nap almost every day. Sometimes 2, sometimes 3. Sometimes I'm in and out of consciousness during the day. What time is it where you live? It's 8 p.m. here. How's everybody doing tonight? Are you maximizing your CVC points? What do you do that you are awake so early? Or are you still awake? Like, do you stay up late or do you get up super early? 4 a.m. is not a normal nap time. Or whenever you took the nap, 2 a.m., 3 a.m., whatever. All right, let me see how my masteries turned out. Not quite finished with her masteries. Not there. Need another 85 for her. Oh, he's maxed out. That's good. Yeah, I do not like getting up early. I'm usually up at like 9:30. Usually get to sleep by like midnight, 1 o'clock. But 4 a.m. is pretty rough. There have been times in my life when I stayed up that late, but I'm too old for that. At least on purpose. Let's see. Just kind of steal some masteries from Hell Hades. I have not really used this champion on my account. Pretty typical here. There we go. All right, that's enough of the free to play. I need to do a little bit more work on the main account. Yes, I did. Here, let me get onto the account and we'll look at Hydra. So first of all, I've only used one key technically. It was my best key ever. I got Titus up to 3 stars this week. I bought it in the shop. And it might have just been RNG. That's always a possibility. but this is my best score ever, 2.82 billion on Nightmare. So I put up 11.29 billion from one key. But that's my tightest team. Yo, Timothy! Now, I started a run, not quick battle. I wanted to see how the team went for the hard team here. Hard Hydra. And it was doing better. I don't have 6 stars on him. In fact, let me see what blessing I have on him. I only got the 5 stars, so I don't have. Okay, I've got Soul Reap on him. So I don't have the 6 stars. So I don't have the Crushing Rend. So I'm obviously not going to get the kind of numbers that Houston gets. But it was better. It did look like it was on pace to be better. And then what happened is I was running it on my phone and the game just crashed. Which doesn't happen a lot, but it does seem to happen on Hydra more than anything on my phone. And then after that happened, I decided to book Mikey. Now, I could replace Mikey with a number of champions, like Tholen, for example. But I kind of just want to use Mikey. It's not a big difference. They're pretty similar damage numbers from what I've seen. Plus, most of it's coming from Crocat anyway. But if we look at the run, it seemed like I was getting about 3 million per turn. But that was before Mikey was booked. You can see what kind of damage he does per hit. A little over 1 million. Something like that. So I think if I were to play out this run, it might. It's off to a really good start here, but it might go 600-700 million. So what I'm actually going to do, we're going to do some auto runs real quick. Quick battles, I mean. See how it does. Give it a few goes. Because I already got my tightest team done. And one run, by the way, this was one auto battle, my best score ever. I've never had an auto battle, or I never had like the what do you call it? The quick battle. I've never had the quick battle work on the tightest team to that extent. I've had some okay runs, but not savable runs. So I've got 8 quick battles that I can save and see how we do. See how our RNG goes. If it's an insane number, I'll just keep it. If it's just so, I might do a few more runs. We'll see. So that's kind of mid. I mean, it's about what it was before. 341 million from Crocad. Like a little bit better. Don't put a coronet on him and do Nature's Wrath. Okay, what did I have a coronet on him? I had Scroll the Unseen. So do put him in coronet? Is that what you meant? And then change the blessing? What'd I do? Nature's Wrath. Do I have accuracy on him? Okay, I do have enough accuracy. I couldn't remember if I built him for accuracy. 320 is enough for, certainly for Hard Hydra. So Nature's Wrath. Okay, we'll try that. And then Coronet. Let's see. I'm sure I have one that I can steal from somebody. Let's see. I can steal from Trunda. So I don't really use her that much. Oh, okay. I didn't look that close. Good to know. I don't think I built him for accuracy. I think he just got some. Let's see. So, okay. What do we have here? Ignore. Okay. That's actually pretty good. Okay. Yeah, I think he just like coincidentally had accuracy. Maybe we can glyph him just a little bit. Oh wait, that's a 5-star ring. That explains that. Can only get so much merciless gear. Okay, let's see if we can improve that. Give it a few goes. All right, we got 1% more. Whoop-de-doo. All right, let's try it again. All right, back on hard. Let's... Hey, let me check my Tholen. Maybe we can try Tholen in the team. Make sure he's geared properly. Not bad. Not perfect, but not bad. Okay, let's take out Mikey and put in Tholen. I think Tholen is a little bit better than Mikey, even after I booked Mikey. All right, let's see how that does. That's better. 565. Tholen is definitely better than Mikey. And that added like another 20, 30 million for Crocad. Let's give it a few more tries, just see what happens. Because I'm not particularly worried about my brutal team working out. It pretty much always puts up similar numbers, so it'll be fine. So we'll give it like 3 or 4 more chances unless one of the numbers is super outstanding. Again, none of this matters all that much because my Titus team put up 2.8 billion. These are minor differences. 580 million, a little bit better. Crocad put up About the same. Dolan put up a little more. You think I should try Mikey again? What would change about Mikey after changing Crowcat's blessing? Like, why does that improve Mikey at all? It I'm saying the difference is minimal. I'm not saying that the key doesn't matter. This would be a billion clash points. I'm saying compared to the 11 billion clash points that my Titus team made, it's minor. We're talking 100 million, 200 million difference. Relatively, it doesn't matter. All right, I will try Mikey one more time. Mikey does definitely look happy to be there, by the way. And he was my favorite turtle. A little bit less. Crowcat did better, to be fair. Mikey did worse than Tholen. Let me check something on Mikey real quick. Does he have... Yeah, he's got accuracy. Yeah, so the problem is Mikey does less damage than Tholen. So even though he is helping Crowcat do more damage, he himself is doing much less. I don't know who Gandalf is. I do not know all the Krakens out there. I know Timothy. We just met Houston yesterday. There's a few big spinners in the clan that I don't really know that well yet. All right, so I'm going with Tholen. At least for now. Now, if I actually did a team setup, that might help. I don't know. She can certainly open with that. Timothy, you lie a lot. I don't know if you know that about yourself. Wait a minute. Shayak throws out the... Well, it's attack one enemy, decrease defense. Never mind that. Oh, Tholen also has a weekend. All right, whatever. Oh, that's better. I'll take that. That's our best run, 617 million. Crocat put up 404 million just from me doing some presets. Plus Tholen 157 million. So that's about 100 million more than he was doing before the changes. Yeah, we don't all have 6-star crushing Ren plus 10,000 attack. Not the best, but it's good enough. So that'll put me at almost 14 billion Clash points. I need another 32,000 points. Get a decent amount from 3v3. So has anybody changed their mind on the fusion? Have we found a spot where like he's a must-have? I realize that a lot of you, unlike Timothy, who is totally free to play, some of you spend money and you do all the fusions just because. The only reason I'm really skipping this is because I think Leonardo is more fun to have and probably a better champion. And I'll never get another chance to get Leo or Raph. But if I skip a fusion, usually I end up pulling them. Yeah, I mean, that's what we said from the beginning, right? He sounds good. But if he hits weak, then what does it matter? And if he's like, even if he's amazing at Hydra, how many Hydra champions do we need? You can only use 18. I don't I don't think he's going to do anything at my level. Like, I think you'd be better off having Georgid or He-Man, or just using Empress and stripping their stone skin, or Fabian and stripping their stone skin in a different way. I have a lot of dwarves, though. He's a dwarf, right? Like, we just had Dolan, and people say that he can, like, solo dwarf faction wars, right? So if you did Dolan, what, 3 months ago? What do you need this guy for? Okay. Let's say he has value in faction wars. Is that a good enough reason to get him instead of Leonardo? If you're in my position, because I'd absolutely have to spend shards, and maybe it will be an ancient shard event. I don't know. That's possible. But usually I spend sacred shards on fusions because they're like the fastest way to get the points. Yeah, well, we all have +3 6-star Mesamels. Obviously. Yeah, so my point, like, if you have the resources, I'd do any fusion that I just simply had the resources for if it was just that. Like, if you got all the resources, you're playing the game anyway. Fusions are not that hard. But for me, it comes down to the shards. I've done plenty of bad fusions. I have Esme. I'm not using Esme, for example. I have Scorid. I'm not using Scorid, for example. Got plenty of crummy fusions. Usually, I'll skip a fusion because they stink, and then I will summon them anyway. Like I just pulled Jetney the Giant during the last fusion event. I I skipped what's this dude's name? The healer guy. I skipped this dude. Oh, pardon. And I pulled him twice. I skipped Worm Eater or whatever his name is. And I pulled him. I skipped Islan, who isn't terrible. He's technically usable, but I pulled him. I tend to pull fusions that I skip. The only fusion that I can't pull is Ronos. The one that I would love to go back and do, but I didn't start the game till 2 years later. All right, where are we at? I need another 29K. I can do most of that through the event dungeon. You got to work on your spelling, man. You might be better at the game than me. Got to work on your spelling a little bit. I need to work on my memorizing player names. Yeah, I think that there's a lot more options for stone skin these days. Even though there's also ways to block those options. You guys, you big spenders, you already have Leonardo? Talk to text. Yeah, I don't imagine that talk to text is going to figure out Raid Shadow Legend champion names. I can see how that'd be a problem. Trying to figure out ways to get points without using my books. Want to save those skill books for Leonardo. Yeah, I know that April's not that good. I'd like to get her just because I like, unlike a lot of people, I like the design. I think she looks cool. People said she looks too much like a Fortnite character, but I play Fortnite, so I like it. Let's see. I do have a little bit of silver. I can do a little bit of enchanting maybe. I pretty much used all of my oils and extracts already though. So I can't really do a lot of ascending. I went through that stuff fast. I ran a lot of Sand Devil and I just burned through that. Let's see. I'm at 372. I do want to complete the event dungeon anyway, because I'm trying to get as many of the Immortal Soul Stones for the Raph deck of Fate, which I'm guessing is going to ask for Soul Stones. Let's see. See who I can improve a little bit. See, I've got a big attack. See who I can use that on. Couple of big accuracies. big HP. Can throw that big HP on maybe an Empress or something. A flat HP somewhere. There we go. Ah, that was pretty lame. Let's try that. All right. We added like 300 HP to Empress. Ooh, we got a big resistance. Sure, we can use that on somebody. Maybe a big attack on Carnage. Decent. Big defense. I could throw that on Marius. See, I need to dust that. Oh, I'm using Marius. I can't do anything to Marius right now. Let's see. Big accuracy. Maybe on... No, we don't want accuracy on Empress. We do on Carnage. Okay, maybe here? So. 125,000 energy for 197 dust. And it probably takes you 5 minutes to go through that dust. Dust is so hard to get, and if you don't have the right ascension, it makes a piece almost worthless. Not totally, but for your best champions, basically. Ooh, nice. Not great. Dust is so hard to get. Why? Ooh, I got a legendary HP percent. Finally. All right, let's see. Can I get a major HP percent improvement somewhere? That's 5%. That was 4. Let's try that. Get up to 12%. And we got 8. Guess what you got today on the free-to-play account? Mythical Champion. Or a mythical craft. Mythical relic. Let's see, I got a 0.50% chance right here. And we get a Mask of Rage. Can't get any better than that. Okay. 380. Getting closer. Let's up our resistance a little bit. Pinta. You mean Quint? A Quint? Let's see. What do I want to put it on? Oh, I'm using her too. What about my Duchess? I think I'm using Duchess too. I am. Not bad. Don't underestimate the points you get from enchanting. I try to save all my glyphs and as much as I can, my glyphs and my ascensions and my books for CVC. Oh, come on. The multi-battle is almost useless in this game. You can do a little bit, but not very much when you're using those champions. Pretty lame. How do you guys feel about Donatello? Do you use him anywhere besides faction stuff? He's very useful to me in faction trials, faction wars. Don't you have Lazarius or something, Scrub? Is that why Lizardman is not an issue for you? It's my Lizardmen. I don't have any good nukers for Lizardmen is my biggest problem. I mean, I've got Krokmar on the team, for goodness sake. Chaos, that's what you have. What a beast. One of my most wanted for sure. Other than mythicals and voids, my most wanted are Teox and Fina, I think. And Rhodos. I take any of them. You have 3 Lazarius? Not a +2 Lazarius? Give me one of your Lazariuses. You don't need it. You don't need Lazarius number 3. I do need Volcanos. I'll give you 2 apothecaries for your Lazarius. Do you run 3 Lazariuses in faction trials? Is that what you do? Okay, 14,000. We're almost there. Let's see. We got 6% defense. 6% there. 5% there. See what we can do to this one. 7 to 12%. Come on. There's an extra 7% defense percent on my Marius. How about this piece right here? Another 6%. Got it up to 7170. You don't have Polara yet? What a slacker. So lazy. He's probably waiting for Cruisen to do it for him or something. Yeah. What's up, Aaron? How's your CVC going? Are you doing the fusion? Come on, come on. There we go. Extra 1%. What Chimera team are you talking about, Houston? I don't remember if we talked about that before. Are you talking about like a Titus team? This is what I ran last week. Well, if you have any ideas, we'll see if I have the patience to wait until my next stream. Sometimes I like to get that stuff out of the way over the weekend. Problem is, I don't have, like, if you look at every team in my clan that's above me, they got somebody I don't. If I had Androck, I'd be making a Titus team. I care a little bit. We have like a minimum. See, I don't have Androck. I don't have Senna. I don't have Elva. I don't have Arbaeus. I don't have Cardiel. If I had Elva, that would solve a lot of my problems in the game. I don't have Toshiro. I don't have Glycad. Like, almost everybody has Elva but me. I don't have Sifi. Who would you begin with? Pull a primal right now. Sure. I'm saving these just in case I need them for Leo. You like Opardin that much? I don't have mine booked. Aaron, gotta tell you what I tell everybody. I don't remember anybody's account. I I don't even know how many times I've been on your account. I don't remember what's on there, man. I don't remember what I did for you. I don't remember how it went. I insta forget. Yeah, I don't have books into him. What's so good about Opardin? I did try him like when Chimera first came out, people were saying he was good. a little bit of turn meter, and some heels. Could go well with Calamitous, I suppose. Each time a continuous heal buff heals an ally, fills that ally's turn meter by 10%. I see. Does he need books to work? I did not get very many legendary books this last month. I don't know why. Those just weren't coming to me. I need another 9,000 points. What do you think? Do you think he'd work well with Calamitous? We can rebuild Calamitous. Yeah, maybe we can set that up for next week. Got to finish this up. Give me a minute, guys. I'll be right back. So what kind of team are you thinking about, Houston? I can we can rebuild just about anything. I wouldn't want to screw up my Hydra team, my Titus team, that is. Nope. No Fina. No Galathier. That's the problem. I do not have most of the OP champions. That's why I'm just skating by in Chimera. Let's see. So I'm about a third of the way done through the event dungeon. Pretty much on pace. I don't have Feral. I'm missing a lot of champs that could help me out a lot in Chimera. I'm missing a lot of champions that could really help out my double Caldors. Sylvan Watchers has been kind of rude to me. They gave me double Caldor, but I don't have Feral, I don't have Elva, I don't have Padraig, I don't have Glycad. Tried to pull for Neve, didn't get her. What do you do, Timothy? You beat up on some poor Kraken in arena. Here, I can slowly scroll through my vault. I mostly keep live arena champions out of my vault. Everybody else I usually put away most of the time. I had these champs out to get some CVC points out of them. I told you guys I'm saving my shards for Leo. My vault. Or we can go through the index. Tell you guys, I don't have the best luck in this game. Not when it comes to shards. A little bit here and there, but not overall. You need a 6-star to use her? Hey, even I can get 6-star mythicals. I just can't get the mythical for the 6-star. See how pathetic my roster is. Vault champions that I don't use at all. There's Worm Eater. There's Esme. Oh, I see. Can't do it without that 10 speed. Man, this event dungeon does not give me accessories. Artifacts, I mean. It gives me accessories, not artifacts. So who is the best speed lead in the game right now, guys? Just so I know who to be afraid of. I hate going against Odin so much. No, I don't mean like the best aura. I mean, like, if you needed a speed lead champion, who would you use if you had everybody? If you had the 6-star, because Carnage isn't a speed lead. He's got, like, you're not going to build him 400, 500 speed or whatever. Okay. Keep your secrets then. So you're telling me my Arbiter's not the best speed lead in the game? This isn't 2020. Kind of glad it's not 2020. I don't know about you guys. $4,600 points away. So close. I wish Classic Arena was worth anything. 40 points apiece. Fortunately for me, High Elves is the one faction I have filled out. So if I'm going to be stuck with Arbiter, at least I have that going for me. Demon Spawn is close. Knights Rev is close. Dwarves is close. We got a Kraken fight here, fellas. Just wait till we get friendly live arena matchups. Then we can settle the score. We'll do a 1v1 and we'll see if I can beat Timothy one-on-one in 100 tries. See if I can trick him one time. Dang, we're kind of low. I guess we're like 2/3 of the way to top 100. I don't know if this guy is this guy new scrub with the 0 points, or did he go on vacation? We'll just blame him for not getting our extra gold medallions, gilded medallions, whatever. Gold gilded medallions. Let's see. Throw on a fruit. If I can put on a few more glyphs somewhere. I can wrap up this CVC. All right. 2,000 more points. Come on. Oh, you know what I can do? You know what? I should probably build this guy. I don't like building rares, but I should at least save one. That should put me over the edge. There we go. 404,000 points. Let's go. just gonna wrap it up here, finish this last multi-battle. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight, guys. We'll see what happens over the next few days. See if I stream extra nights this week. You just never know. It could happen. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Good luck finishing up your CVC. Good luck with the fusion. Good luck with your crackening out. Let me know what you pull this weekend. I won't be pulling anything, unfortunately. I do like summoning, but it's going to have to wait a couple weeks for me because I'm waiting for Leo. One of these days, I'll get to pull all these shards. Sounds like it's going to be probably just over 2 weeks, but we'll see. We'll find out. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I'll catch you next time. I will Eiler Wednesday. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.